my channel, and if you are new here, hey, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. So for today's video, I'm giving you all of my tips and tricks on how I apply my false eyelashes. I cut that part out in every video just because one, it's not that fun to watch, two, I really struggle with it sometimes, and three, it can take me like 15 minutes to put my eyelashes on. I'm not even lying, like it's hard. But I thought a video for beginners would be really useful and helpful for you guys. I know that false eyelashes can be scary and they can be hard. So I wanted to give you guys the tips and tricks that I have picked up along the way because it has been a journey. Your girl has not always worn fake eyelashes, and when she has tried, they have been terrible. But that's what today's video is. I want to go ahead and just point out that I'm not wearing a nude lip today. What am I? What kind of video is this? What kind of tutorial is this? I always wear a nude lip, but I really wanted to branch out and be a little crazier today, and so I wore a hot pink lip, which matches. It matches my eye look, so it's fine. But I just needed to point that out because I wear nude lips all the time. I'm kind of a basic little girl, but I wanted to branch out today, and I had to point that out to you guys because I'm sure you are probably tired of seeing me wear the same nude lip in every video. But moving right along, today's video is all about the false eyelashes. If you want to see how I apply my false lashes and pick up some tips and tricks along the way, then just keep on watching and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started. I obviously look a little bit crazy right now because I don't even have mascara on, and I just kind of look a little crazy with a pink inner corner. But as you can see from the title, today's video is all about false lashes. I know in every video I always cut that part out, honestly just because I'm still not a pro at putting on fake eyelashes. Sometimes it takes me like 15 minutes to put them on, but I do have some tips and tricks that I think could be helpful, especially for beginners, because false lashes and applying false lashes are hard. Like, it's hard, but false eyelashes make pretty much any look 10 times better. Like, it just looks so much better. So we're just going to jump in and get started. So the first tip and the first thing that I always do when I'm going to apply false lashes is to apply a thin layer of mascara to my natural lashes, where your natural lashes stop and where your fake lashes start. For this, I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is one of my favorite mascaras. So I'll just apply a thin layer, like nothing crazy, because I'm not really trying to make my natural lashes look that good. I'm just trying to make the false ones blend in better with them. So a thin layer will do just fine, and it'll just help everything stick together. I went ahead and zoomed you guys in a little bit just so you can get a closer look, but as you can see, I barely put any mascara on my lashes. I just put enough for my lashes to blend together. So the lashes that I'm using today are the Salon Perfect Silk Noir lashes, and these are in the style 651. They're just like little cute wispy lashes, and they were super affordable, so that's always a bonus. Good lashes don't always have to cost like an arm and a leg. I know that I always talk about my Lily lashes in the style Miami and NYC, but these are super affordable and they still look really beautiful. And these lashes are definitely good for beginners and for people who don't want to spend $30 on a pair of eyelashes. So these are the ones that we're going to go in with today. I always take a little tweezer and I just pull them out of the package. You don't want to yank them out because you don't want to pull out any of the lashes on there. So just be really careful when you're doing that. These lashes are reusable, which is super great. You can get a few wears out of them before you have to toss them. So the next tip I want to talk about is trimming your lashes. There's really never a time when you shouldn't trim your lashes. They usually aren't going to fit your eyes. I have pretty big eyes and I still have to trim my lashes every time I get them. So I'll just put the lash about where I would want to place it, and I'll mark it and see where I need to trim. I always trim from the front of the lash because you don't want to take from the back of the lash because it's just going to get pokey and it's going to stab you in the eye all day. These are already pre-trimmed. I have worn them before, but the best tip that I can give you is to just place them on the eye before you put glue on them. Place them where you would want them to sit and then trim them as needed. I will just apply the glue to one eyelash at a time just so I can take my time and I don't have to worry about the glue drying down on the other eyelash. My favorite eyelash glue is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. It has a little brush so you can brush on the glue. I don't really like the squeezy kind because I always feel like I get too much glue and then it just makes a mess. I really recommend a lash glue that has a brush on it. So what I'll do is I'll just take the lash, I'll apply a thin layer of lash glue. Nothing crazy, you don't really need a lot. Just make sure that the whole strip is coated. And then I'll just sit that down and let that dry for about 30 seconds. That's probably the biggest tip that I want to stress to you guys, is to let your lash glue dry for a little bit and get tacky. If you put the lash glue on and then just go straight onto your eye, it's going to get messy. It's still going to be wet and it's not going to stick to your eye. It's just going to pop up and poke and it's just not going to be good. So if you take anything from this video, definitely take that tip, because that is what's going to help you in the long run. You can always blow on your lashes and just get that glue to dry so you can go in with it on your eye. Okay, so once you feel like your lash glue is nice and tacky, you can now go ahead and place it on your eye. I like to do it from above, so I'll look down at my mirror and I will place it in the middle first because I want it to be secure, and then I'll go to the outer corner and place it there, and then the inner corner. I'll then just take my tweezers, and this part's a little sketchy, so be careful, and I will just go in between the fake lashes and my natural lashes and just kind of squeeze together to make sure that they are blended and they are stuck together. Once I feel like they're nice and tight and secure on my eye, I'll go in with a little bit more mascara and just blend them together a little more. So once the eyelash is nice and secure, I'll then go in with a pencil liner and I will tight line. So this is just going to, again, make everything blend together and look way more natural. I'll just do this right up here underneath this top lash line, and it just makes everything look way more put together. This looks a little crazy and it looks like it hurts, but it really doesn't. It just kind of tickles a little bit. Honestly though, when I don't tightline and I'm wearing lashes, it just does not look as good. This is a necessary step if you want your lashes to look more natural. Once I'm all done, I'll just go back in one more time with my tweezers. Make sure everything is nice and tight and secure. Using the tweezers is a little bit dangerous, so definitely be careful. You can use your fingers. My nails are just really long and it makes it a lot harder, so the tweezers work better for me. You definitely can use your fingers, and sometimes I'll even go in with my fingers and pinch the lashes together, and it works just as well. I'm going to go ahead and pop on the other eyelash and I will be right back. So now that I have both lashes on, there are a few more tips that I want to just give you guys that I haven't mentioned yet. Number one being, buy eyelashes kind of based on your eye shape and like how big your eyes are. So these are actually really natural looking, and they're really just flirty and beautiful, and they're still dramatic, but they're not over the top. So I have big eyes, so big, beautiful, dramatic lashes really can work on me just because my eye shape and because of how big my eyes are. But on another hand, for people who have smaller eyes, these lashes would be extra dramatic on them. They would be beautiful and flirty and more dramatic on them. Different eyelashes look different on people who have different sized eyes, different eye shapes. It really does just vary. So a tip I want to give you guys is to look at the eyelashes, think about your eye shape, look at your eyes, and really just decide how dramatic you want your eyelashes to be. Another little tip that I think would be useful for you guys is when you're trimming your eyelashes, always just go slow and take your time, and just take a little bit at a time. You can always take more away, like if you don't cut enough of your eyelash off, but you can't add the eyelash back. So if you want to save a pair of eyelashes, just trim a little bit at a time and see what works best for you. The last and final step to help you keep your eyelashes on all day is to always carry eyelash glue with you and tweezers with you. It's inevitable. Your eyelashes are gonna pop up during the day, especially in your inner corner. Your eyes water throughout the day. They just wear off. The glue wears off. It's inevitable. So those two things I like to keep in my purse with me at all times, just so that I can reapply and keep my eyelashes looking long and beautiful. Because nothing is scarier than when you take your eyelashes off at the end of the day and you look a little crazy. You just do. You have to admit you look a little crazy. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that you guys learned a little something, and I hope that the tips help you. I know that eyelashes can be scary, and I know that they can be hard, but honestly, they make every look 10 times better. Like, sometimes I wish that I hadn't started wearing fake eyelashes because I can't go a day without them. Like if I'm wearing makeup or I'm doing an eye look, I have to do eyelashes just because they really bring the look together, and they kind of help hide mistakes if you think that you messed up on your eye look. But again, that is it for this video. I hope you liked my tips. I hope you liked my tricks. Let me know if you have any tips and tricks. Comment down below. Let me know if you try any of these. I would really love to hear from you guys. But that's it for this video. If you haven't already, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up down below. And go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, but I hope you have. And go ahead and hit the little notification bell right beside it so you can be notified every time I upload content. It is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you really just don't want to miss out. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.